Alrighto. Hi guys, welcome to Gigi Han channel. I'm Dr. Han.
And I'm Dr. Stephanie.
Today we are going to talk about spacing in children's front teeth, also known as ugly duckling stage. Today's video is sponsored by M-Gadget. If you are searching for any reasonably priced smartphone gadgets or repairs, do visit one of their outlets near you. Dr. Stephanie, there are many parents who bring their kids to see me and they complain of spacing in their kids' front teeth. Is this normal?
Well, this is actually normal, and this is what we call ugly duckling stage.
But all the kids, they are beautiful swans. They are not ugly ducklings.
Well, no, the kids are not ugly ducklings, but this is actually just a term. And this stage usually occurs between 7 to 12 years old, where these children are still developing and are having what we would call mixed dentition, which means that there is a mix of permanent teeth and milk teeth in the mouth itself. So how do we actually know what ugly duckling stage is? It's normally characterized by having a median diastema, which is a space in the center of the front teeth, and the two upper front teeth are pushed apart from each other. Sometimes at this stage they will also have generalized spacing among all the other teeth as well.
Why does this happen?
So this happens due to how our teeth actually develops inside the mouth. Our lateral incisors, which is the second incisors, when they erupt, they tend to push the central incisors apart from each other, and this gives the space in the middle of the teeth. Eventually, when our canines come in, the canines will squeeze the four teeth together and they will then close up the space.
How about toddlers and children below 6 or 7 years old, when they only have their milk teeth, and is it normal for them to have spacing?
It is quite normal to have spaces while the child still have a lot of milk teeth. And this is because as our child grows and develops, the arch also grows as well. So spaces will tend to develop between the milk teeth. But don't worry, because when the permanent teeth erupts into the mouth, our permanent teeth is actually a lot bigger than the milk teeth. So eventually the spaces will be taken up by the permanent teeth itself.
Do milk teeth has to fall off before the permanent teeth erupts?
Most of the time, exfoliation of baby teeth occurs together as the permanent teeth erupts. However, sometimes the permanent tooth bud develops slightly off location. So when this happens, the roots of the milk teeth will tend to generally stay quite intact, and therefore this will tend to delay or prevent the eruption of the permanent teeth.
Should both sides of the adult teeth erupt at the same time?
Well, adult teeth are actually designed to erupt at a specific time period. For example, our lower incisors, they tend to erupt at the ages of 5 to maybe 7 years old. Okay, so a good indicator of how we can actually know whether our teeth is erupting at a proper time is that if our left central incisor has already erupted, generally the other side, for example the right central incisor, should erupt within the span of 6 months. So if the other incisor has not erupted after 6 months, then that's a good indicator to go and look for a dentist.
Yep. I heard the tiger teeth is a little bit special. Do we have to pay any special precaution towards that?
So our tiger teeth is actually our permanent canines, and they normally appear in the mouth around 11 to 13 years old. So a dentist will be able to detect the normal position of the developing canine through certain bulges in the mouth. So the canine has to travel a very long way from the point of development, which is normally around this area, all the way until it erupts into the mouth. And because it has to travel so far, it is the second most impacted tooth after our wisdom teeth. So sometimes your canines can also present as your typical tiger teeth if it erupts in the wrong position. The reason why we have to pay more attention to the canine is that early detections of all these problems actually lead to easier management and treatment by your dentist or orthodontist. And that is why it is very important for children to actually visit the dentist at least once a year, because any problems that can arise from the canine development can be detected by your dentist within the ages of 10 to 14 years old. And if we catch the problem early, management and treatment will be a lot easier.
So remember guys, bring your kids to see a dentist or an orthodontist at least once a year. So that's all, and thank you Dr. Stephanie for sharing with us. Dr. Stephanie can be found on Instagram at
ae.dentist.
and you can find Gigi Han on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. We will see you in the next video. Bye bye!